Morning. Happy Bowtie Tuesday, everybody. There are a few things that I definitely want to talk about today. First off is that this is the start of our next unit. Unit 7 is all about rational functions, where essentially rational function is if you've got a fraction and x is in the denominator of that fraction. What does that do? Because we can't divide by 0, so what happens when x is 0? That type of stuff. Yeah, so we'll be looking at that for the next 4 weeks. The format is going to be roughly the same for right now as what it was previously before last week's project. Everybody that's turned in the project at this point, I have graded those overall pretty great. So back to what this week is: daily concept check, weekly quiz. Concept checks you can do as many times as you'd like. Quiz, 1 shot, 1 hour. Okay. Yes, so that is the current plan for how the next 4 weeks is going to go. Based on, yeah, that's the current plan. Okay. The second thing, yes, last week the grading policy came out, and I want to talk about a little bit about that. So your third quarter grade will serve as your second semester grade. Your third quarter grade is frozen. Okay? And that will serve as your semester grade for the second semester. What that means, if you got a 79 for third quarter and you were hoping to have a B average, I'm sorry, no. You have the 79. I cannot change that. Okay. That is locked. That's been kind of what has been decided amongst everybody is your grade for third quarter will be what your semester grade is. The exception to that is if you had failed. Okay, so if your grade is preventing you from getting credit because you didn't pass, then by completing and doing all of this online work, you have the ability to raise your grade so that you're able to pass. Okay. I know that is a bit of a disappointment to many of you who were hoping to raise or do better fourth quarter to get a better semester average. And to you, I am sorry. I really am, because there were many of you that third quarter wasn't the best, and you could have kicked it up fourth quarter, but I'm sorry, that's where we're at. Okay. With that being said, I understand that those of you that had that 79, that 89, that you were hoping to bump it up to get that better semester average, I know some of you will now be losing the desire. That's not the right word, but like losing your umph to continue participating in here. To all of those, there are a couple of things. First off, if you have an AP class that you are trying to prepare for the AP test that you will have for that, and you want to dedicate more of your time to studying and getting ready for that test, I understand. Yes, absolutely, go ahead, that's fine. Anything you do for this class will only be for your benefit in the future. Okay. I've told you guys many times before that this is your education. You need to make the most of it. And now more than ever does that hold true. Okay. I am still very much going to be available for you, and I will continue to be available for you. But it's really on you now. I think that's about it that I've got. Yeah, I think that's it. So have a great week. This week is kind of simple reviewing fractions and factoring. Next week ratchets up just a little bit. So I will talk to you guys later. Be on the lookout for when I'll have Zoom conferences. This week's going to be a little weird because I've got tryouts that I'm working on this week, but we will get those back going. If you've got questions, feel free, email me, send me a message on Remind, like whatever, and I will do my best to get with you. All right, have a great one. Bye, guys.